teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And there is much excitement when it comes to the San Antonio Spurs for the upcoming season. Of course, still have Victor Wembanyama back, who unfortunately had that vein thrombosis that forced him to miss much of pretty much after the All-Star break. Of course, they added De'Aaron Fox in a trade last year, Stephon Castle, Rookie of the Year, and selected Dylan Harper with the second overall pick. Well, of course, if you missed it yesterday, De'Aaron Fox re-upped with the San Antonio Spurs. You see Shams Charania here. 4 years, $229 million maximum contract extension. Now, a lot of debate as to whether or not that's an overpay. Do the math. That's $57.25 million per year. As crazy as that sounds, not like he's the only one making that much. There's a few paying him through the 2029-30 season. So right now, Fox is 27 years old. So by the time that deal's up, he will be 32. Maybe slightly out of his prime, but, should still be fairly productive. You see in his 17 games last year after joining the Spurs, 19.7 points, 4.3 rebounds, 6.8 assists. Really struggled from beyond the arc and really has been a below average 3-point shooter much of his career, 33% for his career, but definitely one of the more electric point guards in the league. That much is for sure. Crazy, he's 27 and going on his 9th season in the league. How time flies. Now, he's only made the playoffs once in his career, but to be fair, until he was traded to the Spurs, he only played for the Kings, and the Kings have one playoff appearance in like the last 2 decades. But yeah, seen as one of the more clutch players in the league, one clutch player of the year in 2022-23. Now, my question is De'Aaron Fox a top 10 point guard in the NBA? Jorge Sierra of Hoops Hype ranked the top 26 point guards on Hoops Hype. Of course, number 1, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. You're not going to debate if Fox is better than him. 2, Luka Doncic. Of course, all the talk surrounding him is the weight loss, apparent weight loss, so he looks a lot more fit, but even that version of Luka Doncic, you would have to rank above De'Aaron Fox. 3rd, Jalen Brunson. Of course, 30-point performance galores in the postseason. 4th, Cade Cunningham. Quite the turnaround last season for the Detroit Pistons, spearheaded by Cunningham, 3rd team All-NBA. I don't think you could debate Fox for any of those 4. 5th, Steph Curry. Kind of crazy that they have Curry below Cunningham. Questionable. They bring different things to the table. But no, even at Curry's advanced stage, he's definitely ahead. Trae Young, there might be some Trae Young detractors that would think about putting De'Aaron Fox above him. Notably those who point out Trae Young's lack of defensive game. I'm not going to say effort. He's just really small. But an offensive mastermind, I guess would be a word to use. James Harden, another guy at his advanced stage, made All-NBA last season. We'll see if he could keep it up on a older Clippers team. Ja Morant, a guy who was looking like he was trending upward to be, amongst the top handful of point guards. Unfortunately, off the court issues, injuries have lowered his standing in the league. Let's see if he could have a somewhat healthy year. And then you see here they list De'Aaron Fox 9th. Part of what it mentions, possesses lightning speed, off the dribble scoring from all 3 levels. I mean, as I mentioned, 3-point shooter. That's not his specialty. But yeah, they list him 9th. You see 10th, Tyrese Maxey. Man, I don't know if I could put Maxey below Fox, even with the 76ers struggles last year. Then just a few more. Derek White, 11th. Darius Garland, 12th, another one that's kind of a toss-up. Garland's definitely enjoyed a lot more team success than Fox. Jamal Murray, 13th. Another tough one. Yes, he's never made an all-star team, but Fox has only made one. And, we've seen Murray in the playoffs really take off on numerous occasions, including winning a championship. 14th, LaMelo Ball. Just a guy who throws up a ton of shots on a bad Charlotte team, although he puts up some insane numbers and then, kind of drops off from there. Josh Giddey, Peyton Pritchard, Fred VanVleet. So, yes, in your eyes, is De'Aaron Fox a top 10 point guard? Did he deserve that contract? Now, of course, two guys who conspicuous by their absence. Damian Lillard and Tyrese Halliburton not on the list, probably because they are expected to miss all of the upcoming season as they both tore their Achilles in the postseason. I think Halliburton certainly would be ahead of Fox. Lillard, at this point, I'm really not sure if I would put healthy Lillard ahead of Fox. But yes, De'Aaron Fox, highly paid. Through 2029, 2030. Interesting move by the Spurs, especially, when Castle is a backcourt member. Dylan Harper, backcourt guy, selected with the second pick. Devin Vassell. Vassell has, signed a deal, what was it, a year or two ago for a fairly large sum of money. So, we'll see how this pans out. But anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.